truth!
Hey everybody, Jesus loves you. My name's Cody, and you're watching the Monday episode of that Christian news show thing that I do. And if you guys haven't already, go vote on Daniel Cassidy's t-shirt. It'll be the very first link in the description below. She gets that much closer to being able to give money to a charity that she wants to give to. So Christian, atheist, whatever, if you have a heart and you like to give stuff to charity, all you have to do is take 3 minutes to vote. You don't even have to spend any money. Please make that viral. Way more important than this thing. So yeah, now we move on. And this is a little outdated, but everybody keeps talking about the Grammys. Nicki Minaj is not possessed. She's just really bad at being artistic. People are just evil in their own mind. Pretty much what happened is Christians are offended because of Nicki Minaj's performance at the Grammys. It was offensive, but now people are like, she's possessed by the devil, which is kind of, yeah. Humans are evil by nature on their own. We don't have to have Satan lingering over us at all times. If you don't believe me, check out Jeremiah 17:9. It kind of says that. Hearts are deceitful above all else. And some more news update type stuff. Our Christian basketball player Jeremy Lin and the Knicks are still winning games, which is getting pretty cool. Everyone's loving it. He's Christian. Thought you should know. And our next story is about Ed Dobson. Some of you may have heard of him. He was a huge pastor in like the 80s. And from what I've heard, he was a pretty cool pastor. But he did have to retire because of a disease called ALS. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. So the link that I'm leaving in the description below is the news story, but it also has his video of what the news story is really about, and it's this video that he made called The Garden. And it's all about tending the Garden of Eden was kind of Adam and Eve's job, and this life of his and like his ministry and things were his garden that he needs to tend to. And the video was amazing. 11 years ago, this guy had 5 to 6 years to live and obviously fought through that and is doing stuff today. He did have to retire from being a pastor, but he is now doing one-on-ones with his congregation. They actually said that his new views are really controversial, which he did say some risky things like all the years he spent pastoring and now he's decided to start living for Jesus. He said he did this by going to every festival and feast he could find. I'm not really street preaching or anything like that, but just preaching to people as they come. There's some place in the video where he's like at a bar. It's just kind of really awesome, you know. He just goes and he sits with one of his congregation members, drinks a beer and talks. And I don't know if he's actually drinking himself, but I did see them in a bar, so it's kind of interesting there. Don't know what they were really going for, but even if they were, I mean, this is just like an amazing person. And it's crazy because in our society, it's like no drinking for Christians. You know, he's not getting drunk or anything like that. And you know, in Matthew 11:19, they call Jesus a glutton and a drunkard. And he's just kind of living like Jesus as best he can. You guys, an old dude, he's on the brink of death, and he's not worried about it. It's really awesome. So please, do go check the video out. Link in the description below. Really, really interesting. Also, the news, gas is almost up to $4. In San Diego, it was $3.99. Which sucks, and the White House tried to fix that, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just kind of using that as a segue to a more awesome story about the future. And that is the fact that with electronic cars coming around with the battery powered, electric powered stuff, they're making a road design that has little strips that charge your battery while you drive. This is awesome. It's already invented. They think that they're going to get it out within the next 5 years, which seems really fast to me. But I guess they've had this technology and they're just kind of announcing it, and it's this really awesome thing. People with electric cars will simply drive across the road. That road will give a magnetic pulse to their car and charge their batteries. This means that you could literally drive forever. Now I could see problems with that and people pricing up like electricity and things like that, but this idea is pretty much awesome to me. So, not really Christian news, but it's the newsy part of the news show. And I'm pretty much gonna segment every show where I talk about some kind of awesome technology coming soon. I'm pretty excited for the future. And our final story is that Facebook is doing more and more every day. Just recently, a couple wanted to adopt a baby. And most of the time you have to do this really long process. You have to do the interviews and all this stuff. You have to talk on the phone with the parents and they have to get to know you. But in the news today, 2 couples talked to each other about adoption of a baby through Facebook. The couple actually found the adoption on Facebook, and then they got through the interview process on Facebook and decided which parents they wanted. They decided those were the couple that they wanted their kid to be with. I mean, it's just amazing the future is helping humanity out in such an awesome way. It's just kind of a wonder what other things that technology can help humanity and Christianity out with. I'm excited. I believe that online video is the future of TV. I'll be looking forward to all this different stuff that technology is doing within the near future. And that's your question of the day before you just click X because you're like, I don't care about the question of the day. Actually listen to this because I might be giving something better away. But before we do that, the question of the day is, what do you think the future of the internet can do for Christianity? Or humanity in that matter? And if you're a viewer that's a pessimist, how could it destroy the world? Love to see what you guys say, so leave a comment in the comment section below with your answer. If I get 10 or more subscribers to answer the question today, I'll be giving a $10 gift card to C28.com or Amazon.com. A lot of people don't know what C28.com is. This gives you another chance. You can get Amazon, you can get whatever you want for $10. And some people are gonna look at that and be like, it's only $10. But it's $10 that you didn't have before. You can literally buy anything you want on Amazon pretty much. And from that we go to the verse of the day. The verse of the day is Matthew 4:19. Come follow me, Jesus said, and I will make you fishers of men. which is going to have more cultural relevance in the book because he was actually talking to fishermen, and he was pretty much saying, come follow me and you'll work for me. And the benefits will be way better than being a fisherman. And that's all that I found interesting in the news today. So in closing, haters keep hating, Christians keep praying, and to everybody, like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.